Hey guys, it's Jess. I am getting things set up. I've got like this bucket of doom that I was trying to sort through, and then I kind of ran out of time. So my idea for tonight's stream, let me get the comments pulled up so I can see you guys. My idea for tonight's stream was to try out a sort of like mixed media scrapbook sort of layout. But I did realize that I don't actually have any pictures printed except for those wedding photos that I had printed out. So I can grab some of those and see if maybe we can decide on a layout based on those. Hey Di, hey Jen, hey Fatima, hey Marissa, hey Jenny. Okay, sorry. I was trying to get the ad to skip. Hey, Amanda. Okay, so this box can kind of move out of the way for at least a moment. Or this bin of stuff, I guess I should say. So I was just thinking, maybe we can try, I really like that one, try to make some sort of layout, mixed media sort of layout with some of these photos like that. I love. Okay, I kind of like more of the, not necessarily the people sort of aspect. I kind of like just the pretty shots of different stuff. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay. I do have a sleeve, yeah. Yeah, it goes all the way up. I normally just wear long sleeves, but I'm too hot today. It's like 1,000,000,000 degrees, so here we are. But yeah, so I did want to tell you guys, I just got these new bracelets, and they are so awesome. So I got them from this company called Sashka Co. And they have a really cool kind of mission. So they are handmade in Kathmandu. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I think that's how you pronounce it, but in Nepal. So they're handmade by women. Every single one is hand crocheted, which is amazing. So yeah, I don't know. I really, really like it, and I think they're super cool. They're so, so pretty. Yeah, I don't know. I really like them. But I just got them today, so I was like, I'm going to wear them for my video. I do have Lord have mercy, my brain is like fried already today. Hey Georgia, I don't know if I said hi to you already. I hope I did. Hi, if I didn't. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Michelle. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I wanted to try out a mixed media scrapbook layout of sorts. So I am not talented enough to do this time around, but I saw that Prima is having a like a design team call right now, Prima Marketing, and I look at their projects all the time, and they are so stunning and gorgeous. And someone who comes to mind who is extremely good with their products is Tiffany Solorio. So if she pops in sometime and tells us she's cooking dinner, be sure to tell her Prima projects are awesome. But yeah, so her projects are amazing. Their products are to die for. They're having a design team call right now. I am not ready for that. I mean, I'll certainly put my name in, but it's not going to happen. And that's okay. But I at least wanted to try and see what I could come up with as far as making a cool scrapbook layout using some of their products, but I'm going to kind of mix and match a bunch of different stuff. Theoretically. I don't know. I haven't really picked anything out yet. Okay, so anyway, I think we're going to do like a 12 by 12 layout. I have some pattern paper. I pulled out some paper packs that I wanted to maybe try to use some stuff from. So this particular one has like some floral pieces in here that I might try to use. It's got like these. This was the one that I saw that really stood out to me. I really, really like that one. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to branch out a little bit more and do more things. Like, look how cute that is. I don't know if you can see that. It says remember this, and then it's got the cute little typewriter, and then obviously that would tie in with the pink if we wanted to go that route. That's super cute. I know, all of this paper is absolutely adorable. I love it all. The problem is, I never can bring myself to use it. So then it just sits in here forever in my craft room. I have so many paper packs. It's insane. And here we are. Then we've got this really cool page, which got all these little cards and stuff. I think those are super cute. So, so cute. All right, so there's that paper pack, and then there's also this one that kind of spoke to me because I am obsessed with this thing here. These like watercolory sort of florals up there. Love that. Then we've got like the watercolor stripes, all kinds of goodness. I don't know, this is all super pretty. But the cool thing about these is you can cut out the flowers and use them on your layouts, which is really neat. Or you could use the paper as is, of course. I don't know. I just really like all of these. Like, look how cool that is. Paper pads are my weakness. Mine too. So the only thing, I want to try to have like some sort of consistent color scheme so that, you know, so I don't get too crazy. I want to try really hard to kind of maintain, maintain some sort of theme. I do have some Jane Davenport stuff, but not a lot. Which stripes, Amanda? The tealish turquoisey ones or the pink ones? They're so big. Way too many paper packs. Me, you, and me. Ooh, look at that. That would be really cute with the floral too. What would be cool? I had an idea. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it off, but maybe. What I was thinking is, wouldn't it be cool to like have this underneath, and this is like black and, I think it's black and white stripes at the bottom or something, and then have like a ripped sort of thing going across where the stripes were showing at the bottom, essentially. Hey, Beth. That might be cool, because then with the black and white, that would kind of pull that in. And I can definitely like cut this down. I think I'm going to distress the edges because I really don't like how it's just too perfect, you know? It needs some distressing. But yeah, anyhow. So, okay, I like the black and white. And then I think I do want to use this floral one. Like, because seriously, you guys, look at that. It's so pretty. It is like to die for. This is, where's, oh, it's Heidi Swap. I was like, where is this even from? It's so pretty. I got it from Michael's, I think, because it's got the Hot Buy sticker on it. Pretty sure it came from Michael's. Oh, thanks, Beth. Yeah, so I think I want to use this one. Ooh, that one's pretty too. All right, let's start with these ones and see where they take us. Because they just go so well together. I like them so much. Layers, layers, layers. Yes. Okay, so I'm digging the color theme here, or the mixture of stuff. And then this is going to go, I think that's going to be really pretty. We can totally do this. All right, so I've got my gel plate nearby in case we need that. I've got, what else do I have? Oh, I hope I didn't get rid of my cheesecloth because I wanted to try using cheesecloth because I've seen some videos lately where people are using oxides and stuff to dye cheesecloth in different colors, and I think that is so cool. I've never tried it, but we're gonna try it today. Okay, so Primo wise, I have these beautiful butterflies, and then I have these flowers. And then these flowers. I do also have these. I think those would be really pretty with that too, to tie in the blue a little bit. So I have some Prima flowers. I do also have these splatters, which are from Prima, but I don't know if I want to use them. We will see. Not sure. But yeah, these are from Prima as well. I don't know why they're not in a sleeve right now. Like I'm not sure. I like the new house, but oh my gosh, it is so stressful. Amanda knows because she sees my pictures and stuff. Like our house, I haven't posted an update in a little while, but our house, oh my God, our house, it is a train wreck. It's so bad. Literally, we just pulled down the kitchen cabinets on one side. Like, we haven't done the bottom kitchen cabinets, but we pulled out all the top kitchen cabinets. And so there's just like gaping holes all over the place. And we found out that whoever put the cabinets up, when they were looking for studs of where to hang the cabinets, they were just taking a hammer and smashing the wall with the hammer until they got to a stud. So there's just like holes in the walls all over. It's crazy. And we just realized that apparently our microwave that we got to put above the stove is, it doesn't fit where the vent currently is to have the ducting go outside. So if we want the heat to go out when we're cooking, Andrew is like ripping the wall apart, and like he just cut a giant hole in the wall and like has to reduct the whole thing. So that's inconvenient, but we just didn't know. So yeah, it's an adventure. Okay, so let's do something. I think starting for me is the hardest part. Like, really and truly, this really is the hardest part for me, is just literally starting. Oh yeah, the dust. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's all a nightmare. Okay, so I'm going to set the flowers aside for now and the butterflies and stuff, because we're not going to need those for a little while at least, until we can get more of our layout done. I'm trying to sort of think out what I want to have happen. And like I was saying, I think I want to have that bottom piece where this paper is kind of peeking out from behind. So I think I definitely want it to be vertical stripes. I don't want to waste the whole piece of paper though, because I really love these stripes. So I think what I'm going to do is just cut off like a strip, and then I will rip the paper that goes over top of it. Then I'll have an extra piece of paper from the bottom, and I'll just attach this one like on the back side maybe. I don't know if 12 by 12 paper fit on this? I've never tried. Maybe I have. Oh, I have. Okay, good. All right, so I'm thinking maybe like, has like 4 inches. Maybe we'll do like 4.5 just to be safe. So I have something for it to grab onto. Oh, wait, but it was supposed to be vertical. Oh, no. You guys, I cut it the wrong direction. Hold on. Well, scratch that project. I think I have another one. Hold on. That's so annoying. I can't believe I did that. Luckily, they usually come in 2. Hopefully I have another one. I do. Okay, good. Whoops daisies. Better get it right the second time. Okay. If I want it to be vertical, yes, I need to cut it this way. Yeah. All right. And what did we decide? 4.5? Because then it'll be at the bottom of the page. Okay. You guys, I am a hot mess, but it's okay. We all have our days, right? All right, so let's start with that. Then, this is going to be the bottom. Now, I don't think I want to use the entire floral piece, because I want to do some mixed media type stuff. I want to layer on some other things. So I don't really want to waste this. I think I may end up cutting pieces out of this one. I'm not sure yet. Oh, thanks, Beth. So maybe if I do it like this and then I'll build up like, so I'll put some gesso over top of this, some opaque gesso, and then that will make it look like this will kind of push to the background. It won't be so busy. And then it will be kind of like a ripped edge here. So let's try that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this a clean cut on one edge. So let's see, if I want, I want to make sure it doesn't go too far. All right, let's start there. Then I at least have a little bit of scrap. Okay, and then I have this nifty little tool, like a distresser thing. Not that one, this one. All right, so this is from Tim Holtz. It's like an edger, like a distress. It distresses the edge. It's got like a little knife blade in there. And then you can just take it like on the edge, and I'm probably using this wrong, so please don't judge me, but you can just like distress the paper, and I want to go crazy because I want to rip it up, and well, I guess I can just do this first. Because I don't want it to be straight, and I want it to have lots of nice exposed and ripped edges like that. So I'm gonna kind of make it, and maybe I won't even have to do too much distressing, but something to stamp over the flower paper in a very light gray or watermark. Yeah, I could. I definitely want to incorporate a bunch of different stuff like stamping. I want to do like some layering with stencils, maybe some inks on top to change the colors of stuff. I don't know. I want to go crazy, you guys. Because I really want to like test this all out and see like, is this something I can do? You know, can I push myself outside of my comfort zone and, you know, do something that I'm not used to doing as much of. Now I've done some scrapbook layouts, but they're not these crazy like mixed media layouts that I see everyone doing. And I've definitely been so inspired by them, and I really want to try them out. So I'm really hoping that I can manage to pull this off. I mean, I think this is super cool. This little tool is really neat. Because I don't know what else you would use. Georgia, yes, that would really help me. If you guys are looking to shop for Prime Day on Amazon, you can definitely use my link. And that would definitely help me, yeah. Every little click that you, so basically what you would have to do, yep, you do ! Amazon, and then when you go, just make sure you click on at least one of the items that I have linked, and if you do that, then it will take you right over. Right now you're working on a mid layer. When you finish, work on the background to tie into the complete color palette look. Yes, so this is gonna go like this. I hope I can fit all of this in my screen. And I need to actually make sure that it fits on a 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper. Let me actually grab a white. I'm just gonna attach this stuff to a white piece rather than like trying to line this up at just the right spot and attach it and then have the backs be all weird. So I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that just so, I think that will make it easier for me. Hold on one second. I'm gonna grab a big piece of white cardstock, which is over here somewhere behind where the camera is. Hold on. Here we go. White cardstock. Once I get my craft room in order, it will be much easier for me to just grab things and not have them like all over the craft room, because that's kind of what's going on right now. Everything is everywhere. All right, so I'm gonna start with just the top like this. And I'm going to start it at the bottom actually, because that's the easier way to do it for me. But I'm not adhering the other side because I still need to be able to tuck the black piece underneath. Hi, Jennifer. Hey, Tracy. Oh my gosh, it's your first time watching a live? Well, welcome. Give her some love, you guys. It's awesome. We have a lot of weird talks, crazy times, but it's a lot of fun, usually. I like it. I mean, at least I enjoy it. Tonight, we are working on something a little different than what we normally do. Tonight, I am trying out some mixed media scrapbooking. We'll see what happens. No promises that it's going to be amazing or anything, but we'll see what we can do. All right, so I'm just going back underneath and putting a little bit of that tape runner down so that my paper sticks. I am going to leave this part unattached for right now, at least, so that in case I want to add and tuck anything underneath here, then it will fit underneath, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm thinking that I want to make my focal area up in the corner up top here. I'm going to have to cut this down a little bit, and we'll see what happens. Maybe I can use my little distressor thing again. But yeah, I'm thinking, so I'll put some gesso up here, and I have some right here actually. So I've got my gesso all ready to go. What am I going to use to apply that though? Let's do, because I don't want to be too precise, because that's the whole thing, right? With mixed media, you're supposed to let go and just do the thing, right guys? Stop trying to be a perfectionist. That's what I need to do. And just let it happen. So that's where we're going. That's what we're at least going to try to do. So I'm going to try to make this focal area up here. Yes, Beth, you definitely should. Oh, Pam. Well, I don't really scrapbook very often either, so we're all learning together. Yeah, enjoy the journey for sure. Okay, so we've got our gesso. We also are gonna need some modeling or molding paste. I'm not sure if there's a difference, to be honest. Let me grab that. We've got texture paste, which is here. And then, hold on. We've got modeling paste. I do also have a bunch of like paints and stuff like that, but I don't know how involved we're gonna get with that. So these are gonna be to help build up the texture once we decide on some stencils and things like that to build up our little scene over here. And then, let's see. Okay. I wonder, let me see if I have the cheesecloth too. Sorry, I'm like leaving you guys. I don't like to do this normally. But I wasn't thinking about all that. Yes, I do. Okay. All right. So I've got like a ton of cheesecloth. I usually use this as a prop. Yes, I have in fact, and I'm not, I do use the gel plate quite frequently. I've done a few lives with it actually, but I have a card. I probably shouldn't show you guys, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So I have a really exciting thing coming up that I can't really tell you about yet, but this is what I made. It's one of the things I made for it using my gel plate. So I'm pretty excited about that. It turned out really, really cool. I love it. Yay. Anyway, I probably shouldn't show you that, but shh, don't tell anyone. Okay, so let's get these out of the way for the moment. Oh, thanks guys. All right, so the gesso is like really kind of like a thick mayonnaise-y sort, like a little bit liquidy. Well, it's not quite as thick as mayonnaise, but I don't know. It's our little secret. Yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna start plopping it on here. I don't really know what I'm doing, you guys. This may be not the best idea. I don't really know. It's probably gonna warp my thing a lot. Maybe I shouldn't have used the metal. Maybe I should use a paintbrush instead of the you guys tell me. Should I use a paintbrush instead of, because this is really thick, or I could also use, although this will probably spread it too thin. Oh, but it's much faster. That's awesome. Hold on one sec. Let me grab a paper towel. Where are my paper towels? Someone made off with my paper towels, you guys. Oh no. Oh, they just hid them. Oh. Hey Belinda. Secret is safe. Good, good, good. All right, I'm gonna set this one off to the side here. And then I think I'm gonna keep using this one. So do any of you guys use gesso? Oh, you use a sponge. Yeah, well, so I was trying to think, like, maybe I have to do multiple coats. I didn't think you did. This is like a little bit, this one is supposed to be opaque, but it seems not as opaque as I wanted it to be. Basically what I'm trying to do is build up a layer of basically waterproof background where I can put a bunch of stuff on top of it and it won't matter because it's waterproof. Instead of cutting down the photo, use a corner rounder. Very small stress to tear so you can outline in vintage photo. Yes. Yeah, gesso is like a primer. Yes, that's a good way to explain it. Thank you. So basically, you just put it on. You can use however much you want, really. But I have only really used it for art journal pages. So this, trying to use it for a scrapbook layout is a little bit new to me. Like, it's already drying, which is awesome. So I'm just kind of smoothing out some of those areas where it's a little bit thicker. But yeah, so the idea here is not to be like perfect. You don't need to have perfect edges. It doesn't need to be like a specific shape. It can have weird wonky edges. I feel like that actually makes it better if it's not perfect. Just because these sort of like mixed media, distressed sort of layouts, they just lend themselves to this sort of thing. So then you kind of can look here and see like, okay, my picture is around this big. It seemed like that was like an insanely large area, but my picture actually still covers almost all of it. So then I can decide how far out do I want this to come? Like, do I want to add a little bit more over here so it kind of tapers out into a point? I think I am going to do that. And then, like, I think I kind of want it to come sort of like up a little bit. So it reaches across, but kind of, I don't know, hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully it doesn't turn out super ugly, but we'll see. Basically, Belinda, I'm just trying to add a base layer, so like a primer, like Michelle said. So it's creating a waterproof layer on my paper so that then I can add my texture paste and all of that on here, and then it won't bleed through. So like this, having the water is basically like, it creates a waterproof layer. And then also it helps to hide the background because this is an opaque gesso. So it makes the this other background area kind of push to the back a little bit so that the pattern paper isn't necessarily the forefront. It becomes the background instead. Yeah, I could definitely thin it out, but it's already mostly dry. Like, there's a little bit of wet still on this side, but it's mostly dry. It dries really quick, even when you lop it on there. No, this particular gesso is opaque. So, yeah, so see here, there's like a sliding scale. And here it's not transparent. It's got the little thing over here. So this one is opaque. And then it's almost matte, so it's not going to be shiny, which is awesome. It sort of looks like a tornado, you're right. It kind of does. That's kind of funny. Oh, that's good. I was just, busy making the tornadoes. I did come from Iowa. That's in Tornado Alley. But yeah, anyway, I do want to have a disclaimer here and say that I am not a mixed media expert. So I will be learning through this just as much as any of you guys who are not mixed media experts. So feel free to chime in with advice, with suggestions, with questions. I am no expert. This is new to me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just along for the ride. Okay, so I think that's pretty cool. I think that's going to be neat. I prefer Dina Wakley's gesso. Ooh, I haven't tried Brutus Monroe's yet, and I haven't tried Dina Wakley's. This is actually, I have one from Liquitex that's a black gesso, but this is the only other gesso I've ever had, and I've actually had this for like years. For a really long time, and you guys saw it's still really full. Okay, so once that dries, I'm going to give that a second while I kind of think about what I'm going to do next. I do have a bunch of stencils that I use for my mixed media stuff, so I'm going to pull those out and bring them over. Whoops, sorry, knocked the camera a bit there. Speaking of my gel plate, gosh, all this stuff is like stuck to the back of it. I need to actually put my gel plate away for the moment so that it's kept safe in its little tin here. So that's convenient. I'm going to stencil or ink smush. I'm going to stencil with, modeling paste so that it's thick. Hopefully I'll be able to dry it. We'll see what happens. I don't really know yet. All right, I'm just trying to grab my favorite stencils. I have a pack or a stack of the ones that are kind of like more my favorite ones. All right, so I've got dots. I don't think I love this one, but I might use it some. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, I do like this one. This one's really cool. There's some stars. I really love this one. It's really neat. Ooh. This one's super cool. Oops. Ooh, that one might be neat too for this layout. And there's like these floral swirl type ones. All right, let's start with that. Because I don't want to get too crazy. I've already got like a ton. This is more than I need, but we'll figure out what we want to do. I might use this more for like some tone on tone sort of additions. So I think I'll wait on that one at least for now. Lord have mercy. I don't think this one's gonna go, so I'm gonna kind of put that one back. All right, so I'm trying to think. I think this one might look, I like this one better, but I think this one might go better with the theme, especially if we add the other swirly bits. So I think I'm gonna go with that. Oh, cool. That would be an awesome die. I would love to have that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is stencil in a bunch of different areas. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I just pinched my finger. Ow. Ooh, the lid does not want to come off, and I pinched my finger inside the lid. There we go. I'm like, good grief. Okay. What I'm going to do is use the back side of one of these like Tim Holtz acrylic blocks to put my modeling paste on. Let me read what you guys are saying. Learn a new technique of dripping liquid watercolor on top of stenciled on paste from Pretty Little Button. If you drip the watercolor on while the paste is wet, it resists. If you wait for it to dry, the paste absorbs. Oh, yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do. So first I'm going to put on, because this is just white, the modeling paste. So I'm going to put on some of the stuff through a stencil, which I'll probably use this thing that I was using before. Do I have a wider one? I wonder if I have a wider one. Ooh, I have this one. That's kind of crazy. Let's try that one. All right, so I'm going to plop some on here. Now this is super thick. This is like frosting consistency. It's really thick. We're definitely going to need more, but I'm just going to start with this. And then I'm not going to be particular about making sure it's like evenly blended or covering an entire section so that it looks really smooth. I'm just going to kind of like go in random areas and put it on. Now this is going to build up texture on my background, but I'm going for more of that like distressed, aged sort of look. Oh, look, apparently there's some sort of color on my stencil and it's getting in my design. Whoops. That's the only downside, I guess, about not cleaning your mixed media stencils. So these ones I don't really normally use for like ink blending, for example, because I like those to be like really crisp and clean. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so like I said, I'm just being random. I don't really know. I don't have a plan here. I probably should have a plan, but we'll take it off and see. See, it looks cool. Well, I don't even know if you can see that actually. I'll try to turn it so you can hopefully see it a little bit better. I don't know if you can see it. It looks really cool. I like this pattern a lot for this sort of technique. That's really neat. The good news is I'm not really leaving behind too much paste, so that's actually quite nice. Hey, Dee. Okay, so I'm going to add like a little bit more over here, but I'm going to do it the opposite direction. So I'm just going to add a little bit more onto the little block here. I'm just going to kind of lift it up like this so that I'm not smushing my other stuff too much. Yeah. And so I've turned it the other direction so that I have a little bit still of this, I don't know, the same pattern, but it's not all exactly the same. I think that adds a lot of interest in my, I don't know. Again, it's all personal preference. Do whatever you want. If you like it, do it. If you don't like it, don't do it. And keep in mind, some of this is also going to be covered up by the photo and like other embellishments and stuff. So none of this has to be perfect in any way, shape, or form. Like if I plop something down in there and it gets all over the place, like don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. And I'm trying so hard to be better about that because you guys that watch me, if this is not your first live, you know that I am a huge perfectionist and I just have a really hard time letting go and just doing stuff. It's really difficult for me. It really is. But I think I'm pretty proud of myself for jumping out of my comfort zone and doing the thing. All right. In a minute, I'm going to get up actually and close my window because my window to the neighbor's house is open right now. And it's like a giant window. But we'll tackle that in a minute. Okay, so here's where we are so far. We've got our paper poking out from the bottom. Love that. We've got our gesso layer to help make a waterproof sort of base. We've got now a little bit of modeling paste, which just builds up some texture and some fun dimension. I think that's really cool. I think it looks nice. I don't really know how long that takes to dry though. That's the only thing about trying to do something like this live. I don't know how long that takes. Let's see if it says. No. Definitely not. ideal for use with many techniques on a variety of surfaces. Woo! Okay, so we'll let that sit for a minute. Let me close my window while we're waiting for that, and then we will start adding in some colors. Okay, so I think that I want to add in some like dusty pink and then like some brown, like vintage photo-y sort of looks. So possibly, well, I probably don't want to use Distress Oxides. Let's use the Distress Inks. I'm going to get out Aged Mahogany, Vintage Photo, and Victorian Velvet, I think. I think those will be a cool color combo. Now I do wish that I had not given away all of my distress stains, because that would have been perfect for doing the mixed media type backgrounds. So boo to me for doing a giveaway for those. I missed. Okay, been cleaning off toys. Really rained here. Oh no. Going back to the previous subject, when we modeled our kitchen, I put a piece of half plywood that matched the thickness of my sheetrock and then hung the cabinets. Oh, well, that's nice. It's a good idea. Positive about the neighbor, if they knew you were right on YouTube, they'd be stalking me. Yeah, so funny story. My one of the little girls that lives next door, her name is Alyssa, and she was like so enamored about the fact that I make YouTube videos. She was like, I want to be a YouTuber when I grow up, and I don't know, she like really wants to be on YouTube apparently. So anyway, it was just really funny that like she found out that I'm on YouTube. And what color is the middle one? This one is Aged Mahogany. Oh, while I am, because I'm about to start drying this, and hopefully it will, I don't know if you're supposed to heat dry this or not, but we're going to try it and see what happens. But sale-wise, you guys, they have, on Blitsy, it's still, everything I think is still 40% off right now. If you guys haven't done that yet and you're interested in picking things up like Distress Inks or Distress Oxides, there's a ton of really good supplies and stuff that are available for 40% off on Blitsy right now because they are moving warehouses. It's 50% now, you guys. Type in !Blitsy and go shopping. Like, holy cow. That is insane. I guess I need to post about that. That's crazy. Well, yeah, go shopping. Somebody type that sucker in. !Blitsy. I think it's with an S, Heidi. Oh no, Belinda. That's how they get you to shop again. But yeah, so anyway, okay, apparently now it's 50% off, that's crazy. That's just nuts. Spellbinders is currently doing a mystery box type thing where they have like $140 or something, I can't remember the exact amounts, but it's like $100 and something of stuff for like $40 or something. So there's a link to that on my blog page. So if you, I think you can type in !Crafty Sales and it'll take you there, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff. There's like a huge Cricut sale. There's a big sale going on over at Joann, actually. They're doing 40% off of Cricut accessories, which is pretty amazing. That doesn't usually happen. Who else? There's a ton, you guys. There's a ton. Yeah, the Spellbinders mystery boxes are really good. They're usually really impressive. So if you guys like Spellbinder stuff, that's definitely a good one. There was something else. Oh, and Prime Day. If you guys are shopping on Amazon Prime, you can help support my channel. All right, let's turn this on and see if we can speed it up a little bit. It's almost dry anyway, so it shouldn't take too long. Oh, sorry, Belinda. Yeah, I did. Congratulations. If you guys hopped along for the 3K, celebration for my friend Laura and I, we just did our winners videos today. So you should totally check it out and see if you are a winner, because Belinda won a $25 gift card to Sugar Pea Designs. I did forward your information over, Belinda, so hopefully they will be in contact with you soon. I'm so excited about that. Okay, I think theoretically, we're good. Hey, Luisana. What's up, girl? Oh, sorry, Dee. There were a lot of prizes, but there were also a lot of people who hopped, which was really cool. All right, so I'm trying to think about what the best way to do this is. Maybe I'll use the back of this again. And what I think I'm going to do, normally it would be easier if, ooh, so pretty. This would be easier if I had like a spray instead, because then I could just spray it right on. But we will make do with what we have. All right, so I've got just an acrylic block here, and I'm just spritzing them with clean water. Let's go ahead and just use, this is just like a round paintbrush. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's a little goopy. It's, I'm going to start with mostly just the pink, and I'm just kind of like plopping this on here. There's no real rhyme or reason to how I'm doing this. I'm probably going to have to add quite a bit more. Normally, though, it would be really cool if you had a spray, because you could get these really cool like drip lines and stuff, and then the colors meld really naturally together. What happened to my spray bottle? What do you mean? My spray bottle's right here. What do you mean what happened to it? I don't know, I'm confused. I got nothing. Ooh, that's drying a little darker. That's great. All right, well, I'm definitely going to have to put more on there. I don't know if I should, like, clean it up first, because if I spritz it with water, is that going to mess up my pad? Oh, no. I guess I could make my own, but I don't have any re-inkers for most of my distress stuff, and I don't have any of the sprays, like the distress sprays. That's one of the next things on my list, actually, is to try to get those for making layouts and stuff like this, because it just seems really cool. But you know what I might actually do? Do I have any plastic? Because what I'm thinking is it would probably be way faster to, if I had a piece of acetate and just, kind of like ink smushed it on there. That might be easier, to be honest, because this is going to take forever. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Belinda. Yay! Oh, I didn't even think about that the Distress Oxide sprays would be on there. I do have a couple. I don't have the right colors, though. I have a couple of Distress Oxide sprays, but they're not the right color. I'm trying to look around and see if I have any spare plastic nearby that I can use for... Look, I have this bag. This bag will probably work. I'm just gonna rip it. This is not what I would normally use. It's a little more flimsy than what I would like, but I think it will work just fine. So literally I just ripped that bag, and that's it. Now I'm just gonna kind of like plop it on there. I think this will be like way faster, and I think we'll get a little bit more interest this way. Yeah, I'm making a scrapbook layout, So I was telling people at the beginning, Prima is having a design team call, and I am nowhere near talented enough for that. However, I wanted to at least try to like practice and see what I could come up with, and like, I don't know, just give it a try. So I was like, let me just try to make a mixed media layout and see what happens. And here we are. We will see what happens. Don't know. I have no idea where this is going, if it's going to turn out good or not, but we're just going to keep going and see what we can end up with at the end. Who knows? I'm going to go back in with the vintage photo as well, and it's okay if it kind of goes like outside on the edges here. That kind of helps make it look a little bit, I saw that, and I know absolutely nothing about mixed media. Me either, girl. Here I am, trying to make some mixed media. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, now I've got the hiccups. You guys, this is not okay. Every time I go live with you guys, I get the hiccups. It's crazy. You always say that, and it always turns out great. Oh. Oh. I'm just over here trying to live my best life, you know. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making stuff up. I don't know. Okay, so let's try some different tactics, because this is not really going that fast either. Maybe you're nervous and causes them the hiccups. I'm not nervous, but I think it's because I just keep talking and talking and talking, because I'm pretty sure hiccups are a result of like lack of air or it's like some imbalance of your air. I don't know. All right. What's the best way to do this? What's the best way to get a ton of ink on there quickly? She talks too much. She doesn't lie. That's Louisana for you, telling you the truth. Oh, I have an idea. All right. Instead of trying to pick it up off of here, what if, now I'm getting crazy. Which side is this on? Okay, this side. What if I just stamped directly on here and then spritzed this with water like that, and then, yes, haha. You guys, I'm a genius. It only took me who knows how long. I don't even know. I think that will help. Slap some Bruce Monroe paste on top of that chipboard. What chipboard? What are you talking about? I don't have any chipboard. Smoosh and spritz the plat. Look, Amanda, yes. We're on the same page, apparently. Yeah, I think that's awesome. That's much faster. All right, what do you guys think? Is this turning out like sort of looking mixed media-y yet? Or does it look dumb? Like, the color choice maybe isn't the best because it kind of looks like dried blood or something. So hopefully we can tie in more pretty pink accents and it won't look so morbid. All right. Uh-oh. I started spinning on my playback. Hopefully I don't start buffering. All right. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off so I can start over with a new color. Add flowers in your pick and it'll be great. Yay! Hopefully this turns out and doesn't just look like a kindergartner made it or something. All right, let's try it with this. I'm just gonna maybe not gonna do quite so much. We'll see. So this is the aged mahogany. So this is kind of like a deep red. I'm gonna be a little bit more careful with this, because I don't want this like everywhere. Just in some of the areas so that it darkens it up. basically, like, I don't want to turn my whole layout the same color because then there would be no point. Yeah, Luisana, that's my problem, is that I struggle with the vision as well. So I feel like other people, and maybe I'm just wrong, but I feel like other people, when they make mixed media layouts, they have like a plan before they start. And for me, it is not like that at all. For me, I am just like random. I'm just doing random stuff, hoping that the next step makes it like fixed. Because I'm like, ooh, that doesn't look good. Maybe if I just, you know, try X, Y, and Z, then it'll look better. So my whole mixed media layout is like one big, just add one more layer and maybe it won't look awful anymore. All right, so I'm gonna go back to the brush with this because I don't want to have, let's see, I don't like this particular brush doesn't really, and maybe the problem is I'm just not adding enough, but I feel like it should be like a little more liquidy. I mean, it's pretty liquidy over here, but then once it goes into the brush, it just kind of, this one is Vintage Photo. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. I'm just adding random color here and there. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought like maybe if I add some at the edges, it will look like a little more distressed. I don't know. I know nothing about mixed media. I got nothing. Yeah, so the first color I used was Victorian Velvet, then Aged Mahogany, and then now Vintage Photo. I think I'm just going to go around kind of like the whole outside. Now that I've started it on most, it'll be fine. I think, hopefully, once I get the picture on, like, it'll cover up a lot of it, and I don't think it will look quite so weird, because right now it does look kind of weird. All right. So what I'm going to try to do is like kind of stand it up like this, and see, yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this, but like when I spritz the top and I let it run, it creates really cool like drips. Ew. I like that. All right, I'm gonna turn on the heat tool for a minute and dry some of those ones that I liked. Cool. I think it looks a lot better than it did. Which, I mean, may not be saying much, but whatever. All right. Move my clean out of the way. Okay, so I am going to take a clean-ish part of the paper towel and kind of blot up some of the excess areas that didn't quite dry as much as I would like. All right, what do we think so far, you guys? Is this turning out like totally weird? You guys tell me what you think. I don't really know. Like I said, I'm just making things up as I go along. So obviously it looks a little bit rough right now, but I think with a little bit of love, it will start shaping up a little bit. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna set this aside for a minute. I am going to try to dye some of the cheesecloth like I was talking about earlier. So I've just got all this cheesecloth. I normally use it as a prop for my photos, but today I am going to use it for my layout. We shall see. We shall see. I think I might have to cut it. Oh, maybe not. Yes, eventually I will get to the point where where I will add a title, journaling, who knows? I don't know. I'm not really sure yet what all is going to go. See, this is what I mean about the vision. I have no vision. I don't know where this layout is going. I kind of just, see, this is my problem, I guess, is that I just sort of like add things until hopefully it looks okay. So see, that's kind of the look that I'm going to be going for. Where is my picture? Here it is. I'm going to have to cut this down because this is just, this picture is too big, is really what it boils down to. But the idea then is that I put this behind, right, the picture, and then that gives me like some added interests, whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, on here, what color let's try the Victorian Velvet. So I'm going to do the same thing. Here I'm going to spray the stuff here. Then I'm just going to dunk my cheesecloth right into it like this. Hopefully, I probably need to get it more wet, I think, and I may need quite a bit more color. It seems like I do need quite a bit more color. This is the first time I've ever tried this, you guys, so this is new to me. But I think it's gonna look really cool. We just gotta keep adding some more color, I think. Will it hurt my ink pad if I get it wet? Like, it's not that wet, but would it hurt my ink pad? You guys tell me. Do you know the answer to that? Will it hurt my ink pad if I get it wet? Because I have no idea what the answer to that is. I really, really don't know. Amanda says no. Okay, well, maybe I won't worry about it so much then. All right. It's quite a bit darker on the cheesecloth than I thought it was going to be. I'm like staining my hands permanently. Probably going to stain my nails too. Whoops. Whoops daisies. I thought this was going to be easier. I didn't think this was going to be difficult, but I'm not getting very even coverage. What I'm wondering, would it be easier to like kind of stamp onto? It looks like bloody gauze. Oh no. Well, see, that will look cool. Look at it. It's pretty once it's not partially white. So we've just got to get it to the point where it's not white anymore. That's the problem. Spray more water. Okay. All right, let me try to get some of these areas that are still white. It's just, it sucks up the color so fast. It sucks it up so fast. Okay, let's keep going. We're doing a thing. We're invested now. We are invested. But now it's like never gonna dry. It's like sopping wet. God. I feel like maybe if I, oh God, this is a bad idea. What if I just like roll it around in my hands? Will that help? Oh, that is helping. You guys. All right. Like watercolor paper, yes. Okay, so that is what it takes, you guys. It just takes me getting my hands completely drenched in distress ink. Love is a battlefield. Lord have mercy, you guys. Okay, like I said, I'm learning along with you. I don't know. You thought I was crocheting. I've tried to crochet quite a few times actually, and I'm no good at it. Probably partially because I'm left-handed, but I still crochet like a right-handed person. That probably doesn't help me. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to lay out my media mat, which I guess I should have done before now. And hi, Tina, by the way. I'm going to use my heat tool, which is actually still quite warm. Let me kind of get it in the general shape I want it in, just in case. Because once it starts drying, it may not go back to a shape I want it to if it like shrivels up or something. I don't know. Like this general shape is kind of what I'm going for here. All right, let's see what we can do. This is the only bad thing about trying to do like a mixed media layout live is that all that drying time and all the, I don't know, it's just a lot. I'm going to put this board underneath. My mat is fine, but sometimes it kind of gets bubbly if I leave it on like with heat for a while, and then it's annoying. It smells like a blow dryer, or like a blow dryer, like drying hair. Lord have mercy. Ooh, it's drying really fast though. I mean, it's still a little damp, but this looks so weird. It is really cool though. We got our own custom color of cheesecloth, so it's guaranteed to match. Ish. Alright, I'm not going to try to get it like completely perfect, but at least mostly dry. More water. Well, I'm done with the water now. Maybe a little behind. Alright. That's as far as I'm going with it for now, at least. Yeah, that saved my mat from getting bubbly. Hooray! Okay. So now we have mostly dry cheesecloth. It's not completely dry, but it's mostly dry. Now here, let's bring our layout back so we can see what this is going to look like. Hopefully it was not all for naught, and I should have just like used white anyway, but I think that this will be a nice accent. So it's gonna go just kind of like right here-ish, like so. I don't know what that means, Tina. Is that an abbreviation for something? Is the last part Jennifer Maguire? I don't know. Oh, but then there's an extra M. I'm not sure. Tell me more. I need to know. Okay, so then this will go over top, but like this is way too giant. So I'm going to trim it. I'm going to trim a little bit from the bottom and like, I mean like a little bit from the top, but not, let's see, 5. Okay, and then like some of this black part here maybe. Oh, 3.75, I don't care if it's 3.5. Jennifer McMeyer. Attack that layout, yes. Okay, I think that that size is a lot better. You guys, this is actually kind of turning out like sort of cool so far. I don't know. Okay, So then we can kind of like pull that out, you know, and see what it's gonna look like. Like so. It doesn't need to come out from like every single side, I guess. Some of the sides, that's good. Okay. In the floor. Okay. So I think that's good, but I am going to add in some vintage photo. Vintage photo. Let's see. All right, so my choice here, let's see. I've still got my little distressy thingy, so I'm just gonna do like just a little bit, not a lot, just enough so that it's not like a completely perfect edge. So just like that. Because I don't like how it's just a little too perfect. So just enough to just like rough it up a little bit. I have problems when I get to the edge on these. Like it's all fine and dandy and then I get to the edge and I can't make it keep distressing very well. All right. I think this thing cost like $5 or something, and then I got it like on a coupon or something at Joann or AC Moore or something, so it cost me like $2. Good investment. Because I'm not good at like distressing my own stuff. I think some people use sandpaper. Am I making that up? I think some people use sandpaper. Do you guys know what people use for this stuff? I don't really know. Does everyone have some edging tool and I just am late to the party because I didn't even know that these things existed. But it sure is cool. Okay, good enough. Oh, a nail file. That's a good one. You guys, I really like the black and white on there. I have one that comes attached to a utility knife. Oh, Sizzix brand, that's cool. All right, I think I like that. And then, oh, an emery board. Yeah, these are all good choices. All right, so let's go in with the vintage photo around the edges. I don't really know if this is, because this is a glossy photo, does this work? Like, I don't know. You guys tell me. Is this a thing? Like, does that add anything? I don't know if that adds anything. I don't know, y'all. Normally, I think it would look better if it wasn't a glossy photo. Like, I've done it before on, like a matte photo, and it looked pretty cool. But on this one, I don't really feel like it adds too much. Hopefully you can see that. I pulled it down a little bit. I don't know that I feel like it adds very much to it. I don't think it really did anything. I don't know. Who knows? Okay. What are we doing now? Let's see. All right. So I've got this thing, and I was thinking about trying to add in, like, cut some flowers. A corner rounder, yeah, somewhere. I do have a corner rounder somewhere. All right, so here's the deal. Here's what I'm thinking. I was going to, I don't want to use those scissors. I want to use these scissors because they're nice and sharp. Ah! Throwing supplies everywhere, you guys. Whoa. Okay. Ugh. All right, so I was gonna try to maybe cut a couple of these flowers out and see if they would make cute embellishments. I don't know. Yeah, I think if I laid the vellum over top, it would. I like that it's so striking against the rest of the background because it's like the only thing that's not in color. And I'm not worried about like making this a perfect shape or cutting it out perfectly or anything like that, because no one's gonna know what it was supposed to look like, if you know what I mean. And half of these are gonna get like tucked under other things and get lost anyway, so it really doesn't matter if it's perfect. But I feel like if we put vellum on top, I feel like it would get lost. Do you guys ever do this? Like cut out flowers from patterned paper? I think this is the first time I've ever done this. No, I don't think I'm going to make the flower glossy because this is more like vintage sort of. I don't really want anything to be very glossy. I kind of want everything to be sort of matte. I don't know. I like yours, not mine. Oh no. I feel like I'm that way with like everyone. I'm like, oh, your layout is so beautiful. And then I try to make it, I'm like, oh, mine sucks. That's not what it was supposed to look like. Like, look how pretty that is, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut more. Like that one is gonna be perfect for tucking under and stuff. But the general idea is going to be like to, you know, layer stuff underneath like that. I think I might want it like this so that I can actually see the leaves or something. I don't know. But you know, to have like random bits of flowers coming off, I might actually add like some distressed ink or something to the outer edges of these as well. I don't know, we'll see. We will see. These would be really cool to add in vellum as well. You could use vellum flowers. Do you think this is gonna look okay, you guys? I don't know what I'm doing. I really am just making this up as we go, so I don't know. Pearls. I wonder if I could put pearls like on the insides of the flowers or something. Maybe. I'm pretty sure I have like little pearl accents and stuff. You guys know fussy cutting is not my favorite. It takes too much concentration to be doing on live videos, because then I feel like I can't talk. I can't talk to you guys because I'm like concentrating. Oh. This is a little bit easier though, because I'm not trying to, you know, make it super perfect. So it's actually less stressful because I'm just sort of like, that's good enough. Because like I was saying, it really doesn't matter if it's perfect or not. I am enjoying the journey. I just want it to also turn out good. Is that too much to ask? All right, so there's that one. We could also use like our Copic markers or anything like that, really. While you're working on a mixed media project, I'll be setting up for an embroidery project. Ooh, that's cool. This one will be good because it's kind of just like a half one, so we can tuck it under something. You can still use it without losing, you know, not being able to use half your paper. We can just tuck it up underneath and have it kind of hang out on the edge a little bit. I think that these like watercolory sort of flowers are absolutely stunning. I saw this paper and I was like, it's so pretty. I have to make something with it, which is rare for me because you guys know I am a hoarder of epic proportions. All right, so now we've got 3 flowers. I think I'm gonna cut this one out because it's got that nice contrast. The different colors that we're using. And I like that they have the leaves, because that helps add a little bit more interest instead of it just being like all pinks and purples and browns. It's adding in a little bit of extra dimension and color and all of that. So I think that's a really good addition. But yeah, like you could use Copic markers, you could use like Spectrum Noir alcohol markers, you could use colored pencils to add detail. You could add distress ink if you wanted to keep it in the same colors and all of that. I don't know what it is, but it's so easy to hoard pretty paper. Amen, Fatima. It really is. And it's so bad because I have so much paper. It's crazy the amount of paper I have. I need to start using it. So that was another reason, like even aside from the whole Prima thing, I was like, this is going to be a really good opportunity for me to just use some of it, because I just keep it and keep it and keep it and I never use it. And especially since I learned how to like stamp and all that, I just feel like I create my own backgrounds. I don't ever use, I mean, I hardly ever use pattern paper because I'm stenciling or I'm ink blending or, you know, I'm doing embossing or whatever. Like I don't use pattern paper in my cards for the most part. Rarely I will, but for the most part, I'm just making my own backgrounds. So then all my pattern paper just sits and sits and sits. There's some of this paper I've had for 20 years. Like literally since I was a child, I've had some of it. All right, let's pull our layout back over and see. What in the world was I thinking? Yes. Right, Amanda? Hoard it till it goes out of style. Yeah. All right, so this is just random placement. I'm just trying to get an idea of kind of like where things are gonna go. Like that. Like that. Okay, so I think once we add some details, they will stand out a little bit more, because right now, obviously, they are quite not very interesting. I think I'm going to try it. I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm going to just try adding vintage photo to the edges, even if it's not pink, or you know what I mean? Like, even if it doesn't quite match the color, because I think that will just help darken it up, make it stand out, and give it a little bit of that sort of like distressed rustic sort of look that we're hopefully going for here. Who knows? Again, as always, don't know what I'm doing, just making it up. I'm glad I'm at least not alone in the paper hoarding business. I feel like it seems like all crafters are kind of the same way. We just like hoard things. Slit the flowers to hold the corners of the photo like a traditional layout. Hey Lisa, how's it going? Does that help at all up here? I think I'm going to add in some extra details in the flower itself, because it does kind of get lost a little bit. Yeah, if you're a paper crafter, you hoard paper, then that's the truth. You guys let me know. Do you think that it helps to have the edges inked? I watch these like layouts come together on mixed media projects and stuff, and like how I'm really slow, I guess. But they make it seem so easy, and intentional. Like, obviously for me, I'm just like, I don't have any idea what I'm doing. Let's just fly by the seat of our pants and hopefully it figures, you know, hopefully it turns out. We'll see. But like with other people, it seems like they're just so much more purposeful with their designs, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. Better if I can tell if I am Louis Sana's Facebook Lives. I asked for people to tell me if they can see me comments and no one says anything. Oh. Huh. I'm not sure. Was Louisana live? She was in here earlier. I haven't been able to catch one of her lives in a while because I've been crazy busy doing all kinds of stuff. Speaking of crazy busy doing all kinds of stuff, if you guys are thinking about signing up for On the Make, which is the crafting event in North Carolina, you only have 2 more days. I think the deadline is the 17th. Because she needs to finalize the count for food and stuff. So if you want more info, just let me know. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think that definitely helped. But, okay, so Corin Wisman is hosting, and Mary Polanco. So Corin Wisman and Mary Polanco are hosting a crafty event in North Carolina on the 20th of this month. And so there's like crazy good goodie bags. Like, it's sponsored by a ton of companies and Jennifer McGuire and all kinds of stuff. And it's like a 6-hour event on Saturday. And people are coming in from all over the place. And yeah, there's like tons of companies that are donating, like Heavy Doodle, and I think Simon Says Stamp, and Pear Blossom Press, all kinds. It's Morehead City, North Carolina. So it's like on the coast-ish. It's about 3.5 hours from me. So I'll be driving up on Friday. Okay. I do want to do something with this section here because I feel like it looks a little weird. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it yet, but something. It looks a little strange. Okay. So I think the flowers look nice, but I think that they do need like a little bit more definition. Let's see. I'm trying to find like an RV Copic or something here. Yes. Okay. So if you go to, Corin has a shop on Etsy. So if you go to her shop on Etsy, it's like Corin Wiskman Co., I think. It should have all the details on there, but also she made a blog post. That did not work out how I wanted it to, you guys. It's like way too dark. Let's see. A different color of the flowers. I know, I probably should have used, oh, that's a good one. I probably should have used some of the other colors so that they didn't just kind of fade into the background. Because that is indeed what is happening here. They are just fading into the background. We'll see if this helps at all. I don't think it's going to. I think it just looks too weird. Wish I could go. Hope they can do it in California. Yes, that would be really cool. No, that's okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. Because I can't see the lines well enough to know where these petals are supposed to be. So I really have no clue. I don't know. It just looks so weird. I don't know. You guys, I'm the worst. I should have just left it alone. Should have just left it alone. Oh, well, it is what it is. I'll try to save it and make it look like something, but I'm so annoyed with myself right now. One of those more purplish ones. Well, that's kind of what I was trying to do, was like, oh, thanks, Michelle. Like I was trying to darken it up some so that it didn't look so bizarre. So I feel like it just looked kind of weird. And then I just made it look even more weird. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, you guys. Oh well. I'll just add in like a little bit of target the pot. Hopefully most of this will just get hidden somewhere. Oh boy. Okay, well that was a disaster. Okay, well let's see if we can at least kind of hide most of it. Oh. Oh. It doesn't look good, you guys. It doesn't look good. Oh no. Okay, well, I tried. I tried. All right, so I think I want this kind of like on the corner. So then maybe this one should actually be on this side. Like, that. Oh, but I don't like the way it looks. I might have to cut another flower out, you guys. Now, the flowers are not going to be like the top layer, so I'm honestly not super worried if they don't really go completely. I think I'm actually just going to, I mean, I can try, but I don't think that it's going to, what did I use? EO4. I don't think it's going to work. I can try. What color is this? Do I have a spare piece of paper somewhere? I don't really have a very large Copic collection, so poke the corner of the picture into the flower. Well, I want the cheesecloth to be on top of the of this layer of flowers anyway. Ugh. I think this looks really weird. I'm trying to like add a ton. I guess maybe I should use the chisel tip. It would probably be easier. I really don't know what I'm doing. Once you blend the harsh lines, it'll be good, like a shadow effect. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of this like dark edge here. Okay. Well, I don't know, you guys. We can see if it looks any better. Does it look any better? I feel like then we just kind of hide it and it looks weird. I don't know, you guys tell me. Like, I don't want to do the other ones though, right? Definitely not with those colors. It just looks so strange. I feel like maybe it needs like this little line here is so... You don't think it's as bad as I think? To me, it looks really bad, you guys. It looks really bad. Okay. It does look better. Okay, well. It just looks so weird, that line there looks really weird. Ugh. I don't know. Maybe if I just hide it like that, it'll look better. So either it needs to be like completely hidden, like underneath like that. Ugh, struggling. I'm mistaken? Oh no. I feel like it looks really weird. Do you think it looks better coming out the other direction so that the weird harsh lines are hidden more? I don't know. I'm struggling. I know. I am covering it up with other layers, so I don't know why I'm like so hung up on it, but you guys know I'm a perfectionist. You think it looks better the other way, like this? I think for the layout, it looks better. Like, I mean, as far as like the petals sticking out that way, I think that looks better. But for the coloring, I think it looks better the other way, like this. Because it hides that weird, harsh area. You know what I mean? Yeah, petals under the pick. Okay. All right. Well, that at least gets us somewhere. I don't know what's going on with this cheesecloth. Okay. All right. So we're at least getting an idea of what it's going to look like. Pull a frayed corner of the cheesecloth over. Put the leaves out to the left. I thought, okay, I like the leaves to the left better if our coloring wasn't so weird. I mean, I can try if we put it this way, but then it kind of just covers, not quite so much. Come on, little cheesecloth. Like that. Yeah, I mean, I think the leaves look better going that way. I just didn't want the coloring to look so weird. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if we can color it up a little bit with, or I mean, cover some of it up, that looks better. Okay. All right. Well, okay, so I'm going to leave that as is. I'm not going to worry about the bottom ones because, again, I'm going to be covering them up with other embellishments and stuff. So, hold on. Because I'm not going to use the blue flowers, but I do have those leaves there that I might use. And then I've got, like, these pretty, some of these flowers. Hold on. So these are my Prima flowers, but like this one here, I think is gonna look really pretty. Like I could even put that one on the corner there, like so. That might look nice. Sorry. Let us see. I'm gonna take some leaves. I know, isn't that flower so pretty? All right, let's see if I can get some of these leaves out of here without pulling everything out of the bag. Because the leaves even have like that little bit of reddish color on them. And I think like it will really help. I don't think I like it up there, but I think it will really help to liven up the background a little bit. There we go. All right, now I've got my leaves. Small white ones. The small white flowers. Yeah, it makes the coloring not look so dark. Yeah. Okay, so I think actually might do one of these little numbers. And I'm just like kind of putting things in random places right now, hoping that I like the way it looks, but I may change stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Like I like the little flower. Maybe like an extra little one coming out from behind there. Like there. Yeah, I don't really like that. Now I'm just being picky. Trying to see what I like best. And obviously then we're going to have to like glue everything down and make it come together somehow. Okay, so it's shaping up now. It just needed some other color. Yeah, I think that's true. I think it was a little too dark before. Or, you know, like too monotone. Everything was like kind of the same-ish color scheme. We can also use, I think, maybe one of these glittery sort of flowers here. I don't know yet where I'm going to put that. I want to keep like the majority of my embellishments and stuff over here. See, I have this one, but it's like giant. And I think that's just like too big. You guys can tell me what you think. I think that's just, I don't know. I want the center obviously to be like this. Like I want this whole area to be like big and bulky, and then it kind of fades out as it goes. I don't know. Oh, you like it? Okay, well maybe we'll go with that then. Okay. That makes the picture pop. Yay! Okay, so then I can actually take, because it's a little crowded up here, so maybe I can like tuck that one down on the side there, like that. I think that looks better. Okay. I don't like that you guys can't see the whole entire layout. I mean, it's close. It's almost there, but it's like just barely out of frame. Okay. All right, so let's start kind of assembling things then. I do still want to come back over here and like do something with this area right here because this looks bizarre to me. What I think I might do is look for, where is it? Oh, here in this little bin. I have my Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous collection that I like to use for my mixed media stuff. So I've got this little guy, and I'm thinking I might use some of these stamps in like the vintage photo color. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna do some, I'm just gonna be random. That's how this works, right? All right. So we're gonna use the vintage photo. I'm gonna try, yeah. I think that's gonna add like a nice, it'll be nice. It'll blend it in really well. And I'm actually just gonna kind of like keep trading out, but I think what I might do is do second generation stamping for the rust because it's a little darker than I want. Let me find, I need something to like stamp it off on. I'm gonna use the back side of this, my desk is getting a little messy. I'm gonna use the back side of this thing here that I used for rolling off my gel print thing. And as always, just making stuff up. I don't really know. I'm I'm trying to be fancy when I probably should just stick to card making. But you know, you never know if you like something until you try it. Okay. Good. Use this one. Need a bigger block. You know what I should do? I need to stop stamping it on a block. That's my problem. It's too perfect. There we go. Okay. I figured it out, you guys. My problem is that I'm stamping the exact same impression, so it looks like the exact same impression because it's flat, and that's what stamps do. So what I'm doing is instead I'm just like going over at a I'm bending it basically, and that helps make it more random, which is awesome. I think that helps a lot. And then you can just do different directions, different areas, whatever. Okay. I think that helps give it a little bit more interest. Their hands look in love with the other's hand. Where is Mr. Peanut? The flow. Direction speed. Keep it up. Yay! Bite your tongue. Uh-oh, what did I say? What did I say that I shouldn't have said? I'm in trouble. Hey, Linda. We're attempting to make a scrapbook layout. All of this kind of got shifted down. Like this should all kind of be, there we go, a little higher. Okay. This is like nerve-wracking. I need this to be good, okay? What else do we want to do, you guys? What else does this need? I want to do some sort of like word down here maybe. I know normally I like to keep the word kind of like up top, but what if we put something, does it look weird that it's just blank down here? Oh, you should only do cards. You know, I try, but sometimes, you know, I'm comfortable with cards. Maybe that's the thing. No, I think I'm only going to use the one picture. I think I like it with just the one because it's just the focus of like our hands, the ring, like, I don't know. For some reason, it's speaking to me. Okay, so I think this looks pretty good. So if I want to go ahead and add, maybe I should just go ahead and glue everything down. Though now I'm really worried about taking everything off because I'm not going to be able to remember where it was. All right, whatever. We'll do our best. Okay, so let's start with the bottom bits. I'm going to try to use, I got this at the Dollar Tree, you guys, and I don't know that it was a sound decision. I don't really know if, well, I won't be able to look at the picture is the only problem because I'm using my phone. I am using my phone to record this live video. Okay, I got this at the Dollar Tree. Hey, Simon. Ooh, we're trying out a mixed media scrapbook layout. It's been a roller coaster because I am a perfectionist and I really struggle with trying to be random. And I feel like for mixed media, you need to kind of be a little random. But we're doing it. We're doing a thing. All right, let's see. Is this gonna work? Okay. Like I said, I got this at the Dollar Tree to try out. because I've never tried it and I figured it was a giant bottle of glue for $1, so why not? It is fun to try different styles for sure. Oh wait, let me make sure that that's the right direction. Is that the right direction? Yeah. Maybe like a little bit that way. Ooh, I'm getting glue everywhere. Does this say it dries clear? It says it dries clear. We'll see what happens, you guys. All right, what I'm going to try to do is just sort of lift the stuff up a little bit. I want to keep it in place as much as I can so that I don't get too out of place. Hopefully we can kind of keep it in line. I could have used press and seal, I guess, to keep it glued down. Oh, you use it, Amanda? That's good to know. See, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. All right, let me go ahead and pop that up on some foam or something so that it pops up a little bit more. Lord have mercy, I can't reach the foam. Woo! Okay. So if you guys don't follow me over on Instagram, I have started doing, this was my first week doing it, but I started doing a feature Friday where I am going to be sharing some of my favorite card makers or crafters, no matter what they do, like whether it's mixed media or card making or painting or lettering or whatever. I'm just going to be showcasing some people that I think are inspirational or really talented. So this week my feature was actually a day late and I did my feature Friday on Saturday. But Simon was one of my features. Corin Wispman was one of my features. And then my friend Laura from A Bit of My Crafts was my other feature. So I'm just going to do a couple people every week. And just share like some inspiration for you guys so that if you aren't following them, you can check them out and see if you like their stuff, and then go from there. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is like try to just lay that down and then like pop it up here where I wanted it, kind of get the cheesecloth. Oh, you're welcome, Simon, you're awesome. Then I can use the tacky glue to adhere all of this. I don't really know. It's not really coming out very well. Amanda, is there a trick to like getting it to come out? Because it's really hard to squeeze, if I'm being honest. It's like really hard. Okay. At least there's that. Oh, Beth, that's so awesome. Tacky glue even glued a piece of foam to the slick plastic of my ear protection headphones. What? There we go. Cut a bigger hole. Okay, I will definitely do that. Oh, thanks, Dee. I'm trying to keep up on everyone's comments. Oh, thank you so much, Heidi. I was really surprised that I was picked for the Hero Arts thing. I really, really liked how that card turned out, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to like pick whatever I'm gonna get. I don't know what I'm gonna get yet, but I will definitely have to cut a larger hole in this because it is quite difficult for me to squeeze it out. So I will definitely do that. I think that's the bottom. I'm just gonna put a line on it instead. What is PVA? Tell me more. Should I know what that means? I probably should know what that means, huh? Ooh, I need to pull. See, this is the nice thing about the wet glue is that you do have time to move it. As with other glues, that would just be it, and I would be out of luck. So that is quite nice because, you still have that little bit of wiggle room. I'm going to pop a little piece of foam under, oh, there's already foam there. Well, I'm going to try to pop a little piece under here anyway, a little bit of extra foam, so that my flower doesn't like hang off the edge really weird. Plastic glue. I need to know more about this. I don't know what that means. Is this like some glue that I might already be using, or is it like a specific type of glue? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Another liquid glue. Dries clear, matte, and flexible. Oh, that's really interesting. That's cool. I might use one more piece of foam under there, but we will see. I'm not sure. The only thing is, I don't know how long this takes to dry. Ultra strong, it says. We'll see. Like, I don't want this poking out kind of like everywhere. I want it to be a little stringy in some places. Like that. Oh, it takes a while to dry. Okay. Well, we'll do our best to get this all, you know, ready to go. Okay, so I really like the cheesecloth that how we dyed it with the the Victorian velvet. I think that was really cool. And then the black and white photo looks nice. What their multimedia actually is. Oh, okay. I have that. Well, somewhere around here. It's nearby. It holds great once it's dry. Okay, cool. Oh, it's like sliding around. I got to be careful not to touch stuff too much because I don't want it to go flying off my layout over here. Okay, so then we've got these ones. Did I have it like this? Was it like that? Or was the big one at the bottom and the... No, I think it was probably this way. Was it like that? Kind of at an angle, sort of. Like so. Was it like that? I'm the worst at remembering where I put stuff. Oh, I hope, is it, Simon, is it Woof or Gurr? I know that's not their real names, but I hope he's okay. Are they both boys? I feel like they're both boys. Well, regardless, I hope that they're doing okay. Woof, it's Oreo. Okay. I'm like, I know that's not their real names, but oh, well, sending happy thoughts. Hopefully he's doing okay. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Hoping he's better by tomorrow. Poor little guy. I hope he's better by tomorrow too, or at least a little better. On the mend. I think the problem here maybe is that I shouldn't put so much glue. Maybe if I put less glue, it wouldn't take so long to dry. There's a novel thought. Higher up. Uh-oh. Well, I already glued it down. I mean, technically I can move it, but then I will be in dangerous area of having it show the glue like a smear on my picture. That's no good. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of hold those in place for a second, see what I can do to kind of help them set a little. All right, so let's think about other things that we can add. I don't really know if that helped at all, but hopefully it did. Oh, that's the worst. It's like not sticking at all. I'm not sure if that's like I just need to let it sit there. Probably not add more glue because that's just going to make it worse. But it's like really not sticking. If I had pearls. I think I do have pearls. Let me, okay, they'll stay. All right, I'll just leave them alone then. Um, I'll leave them alone. Okay. Ah! Okay, I promise this time. This time for real. Stay. Let it sit. Okay. All right. Well, while that's thinking and drying and doing whatever its thing is going to do, I'm going to head over that way for just a second and see if I have some pearls. Oh, I did originally have them higher up. Yeah, I probably should have put them higher up. Ugh, because now it does kind of look a little weird up here. It's like a little heavy. But, you know, actually, if it's still... Look at that. I'll just, uh-oh. Now that one actually was, like, drying. I'll move them up just a little bit. It just looks a little heavy down there at the bottom. We'll see how that works out. All right, let me grab some pearls really quick and see what I've got. Okay. All right, so I have a couple little containers, but we can see what I've got in here. I have blue pearls. I have lots of clear rhinestones, lots of brightly colored things. Some of these little kind of beigey sort of dots might work. I've got some maybe in that color there, maybe even the green, pink, silver. Here we go. So I've got some little pearls. Trying to see if I have anything else. Oh, here's one that's already like halfway used. Let's use that one instead. Sit an acrylic block on them. Oh, that's a good idea. Cause like I feel like, I don't know, it makes me nervous. I'm gonna try to just leave it alone. Then I also have these pink ones. I've got a lot of little bling things, you guys. Like some blue, clear, gemstones. All right, well, that should get us started at least. White off-white rose. So like this one, I don't know where I'm gonna put these. And then there's these cute ones that might look really nice, the pink. And then there's those. I think these ones might be a little too off-colored. Okay, where are you guys thinking about putting these? Like, did you have a plan for like somewhere you wanted them? Or thought that they would look good? I'm gonna take a drink while you talk amongst yourselves. On that right bottom empty space, add them at the end like sequins. Oh, I see. Oh, the left. You mean over here? I think it would look really weird if there was just like random pearls. I don't know. I feel like there would need to be something there. But I do think this is too harsh of a line right here. Like, I think something has to go there because it looks really weird. And that might just be like, maybe I add a little bit more, like maybe I add some stencil. Why don't I just do that? This is gonna be annoying, but I think I'm just gonna add some stencil, some modeling paste in the, and I'll just add some in the little swirl pattern in a couple little areas. And then I'll just use some vintage, this lid does not like to close. Lord. I'll just use some vintage photo to, oh, green, you think? Yeah, another layer. Yeah. All right, so let's just kind of lay this down here. And we're just, I'm going to lay it right on top of the other. Like, I really don't care if it covers the other one up. Totally fine. Doesn't matter. It's actually kind of green on its own because this stencil is apparently has ink on it that is coming off. So there we go. I guess that kind of just happened on its own. It's fine. Oh well, I'll add a couple little more accents, like maybe just a touch up here, and then something along the edges down in the bottom. Throw caution to the wind. Yep, I'm just going crazy now. And now I'll never be able to match it again, and then I'll be like, what have I done? Oh well. Like the color won't match. It'll be fine. I'm gonna try not to get it on my picture. That wouldn't be good. But other than that, I don't really care too much if it's perfect at all. Just getting like a little bit of color. Yeah, it brings in the leaf colors. Yeah, hopefully that helps a little bit. And then just for the sake of kind of like using up all of this paste. Whoop. Lord have mercy. This stencil is kind of giant for this. Now I'm like trying to bring in the different colors. Yeah. Happy accidents. What video? Just watch your video. What are you talking about, Heidi? I think that looks good. Do you think that helped? I think that did. I think it really helped take away that weird look right there because it looked all blank and empty. It just looked really strange. I'm going to add, so there is a little bit left over here. I'm going to go ahead and use it just like right here. Again, don't care if it's perfect. I'm just going to town. Yes, it helped. Why am I watching this video, Heidi? Obviously, I'm not that bright tonight. You're going to have to fill me in. I missed whatever it was, or I've forgotten already what we were saying. I'm so good at remembering things. Okay, I think that's pretty cool. Hopefully these are starting to kind of stay in place. I don't know. This needs to be closed. God. I don't know what's going on, you guys. This thing does not like to close. I don't know what the deal is. It randomly closed now, but okay. All right, let's get a little bit of water on here. I'm going to clean off this modeling paste before it goes crazy. Oopsies. I dropped a couple little drips of water on there. My bad. All right, so one thing I do want to do is into the detail, lost track of comments. I know. Oh, so I can see what I did to replicate it. I mean, yeah. I just meant like I'll never be able to make that color again because like the stencil, like I was just rubbing off random ink from some previous time that I had used that stencil. So I'll like never be able to make that color again. Probably. Sorry for my scatterbrainness, you guys. Anyway. Okay, cool. So now we've got our stenciling done, and I just said I was going to do something else. What did I say I was going to do? Oh, I don't know if I actually said it, but I thought it. What I'm going to do is take a piece of, this is just scratch paper, that's approximately the same size as, my photo. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm going to take one that's like approximately the same size as my photo. Actually, I should probably do it a little bit larger than my photo, to be honest. Let's do that. So like there and like there. All right. What would you think you had a spinner case or something? Jeez. Oh, I know. My brain is fried because of my motherly duties. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to cover it up like this. Obviously, it's not going to stay there, but I'm going to do some splattering. Should we do black? I think would be a little too intense. I think white would actually be really cool. So let's actually do that. What we're going to do is we're going to use gesso. I'm going to scoop it out. It's probably more than I need, but whatever. It's fine. All right. Wipe that off with my paper towel. Okay. We're gonna water that down. I have like way too much stuff on my desk. That's the only thing I don't like about mixed media projects is like I do not have enough room on my desk for all this stuff. Mostly because I'm a messy crafter as it is, and I don't have room for this. Okay, so I'm taking this is a splatter brush from Tim Holtz Ranger. This is a lot, but that's okay. I'm gonna do something. I don't think that's gonna work. I was gonna try to do something a little different than what I normally do to try to get some bigger splatters. Yeah. So since I have so much gesso on here, this is actually gonna work. But I wanted some bigger splatters, like out here. And it's okay with me if, oh, I don't like that. There we go. It's okay with me if the flowers get hit, but I don't want my picture to get messed up. So that's why I've got the cover on it. But I'm trying to keep the majority of it here, like in the area where we were working. Right? Because I don't want to go like too crazy. Like some excess splatter is okay in the other areas, but not too much. I don't want to go too crazy. Oop, I got a little bit on my picture, but I can just wipe that right off. Okay. Again, got a little bit over here, but it's still wet, so I can rub it right off. Yeah. So then my picture still looks nice and crisp, but I've got some nice splatter over here. I'm going to use up a lot of this if I can, just by making those larger splatters. So I don't want to waste it. Whoa, okay, well that was a really big splatter. We'll take care of that, don't worry. If I can just, I think what I'll do, that was not what I wanted to do with that. But I'll just add a couple more really big ones. Lord have mercy. Just trying to add like a couple pretty large ones so that it doesn't look so out of place. Once that dries, it's not going to look nearly as crazy as it does right now, but I can also take a little bit of it off. Probably with my finger will be a little bit easier. And I think, well, now I'm making it worse. I think I'm going to actually use a little bit of like the edge of this paper towel here. And I'm going to kind of pick that up. Hold on, let me get some water to thin it out a bit. Ooh. I put my finger in some other gesso. Whoa. You guys, I've like reached the end of the layout and now I'm like gone. I was gonna say bat, S-H-I-T. I probably shouldn't say that on here. Crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm just getting stuff everywhere. I'm flinging things all over the place. All right, what I'm gonna do to fix this and make it not look so weird, because obviously right now it looks like a little bit of a hot mess. I'm actually going to paint over top of it with the vintage or Victorian velvet, you guys. Now I've got gesso on my ink pad. Lord have mercy. It's coming off. It's fine. Oh, but now I can actually use that ink. Yes, smart thinking. I can actually use that ink to color this area and make it not look like I made a giant mistake on it. Haha, look at that. Now you can hardly even tell there was a giant blob of gesso there. My life, my life, my life. I should have just quit while I was ahead, you guys. All right, well, anyway, it is what it is, right? Okay, so I do need to get this gesso off of here, otherwise it will never come off. What I should probably do is like just dump it in a bowl or something, because, but I don't have anything like that nearby. But at least I guess if I can get the majority of it off, it will be better. Why is nobody talking to me about the fact that I just like almost destroyed my whole project just now? Nobody even said anything. Are you guys sleeping? Or are you just too horrified to comment? That's the YouTube equivalent of no comment. You guys are too funny. In your silence. Hopefully I'm not like frozen or something, because I creatively fixed it. Oh, wrap it in a baby wipe. Ooh. Oh, 3 asking for dinner. Oh no. I know how that goes. But you're on the West Coast, so it's much earlier for you than it is for me. My kids are already in bed. It's like 10 o'clock. I don't think I have a baby wipe nearby. Maybe, do I? I don't think I do. But I'll have to remember that. But now that let me actually, here's what I'll do. I'll wrap it inside the wet paper towel. Like that. That way at least it stays moist. That's a really good idea. We're engrossed in what you're doing. Hey, Dawn. Oh, thanks, Beth. You guys are so supportive and sweet. I love you all so dearly. All right, let's see how. See, it's not sticking, you guys. It's still not. I don't like this glue. All right, let me try. What was the other glue that I was going to use the last time when we were doing a mixed media layout? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat because I don't feel like waiting anymore. And I'm just going to use super glue, okay? Because that will make it stick like right now. You saw me on the Christmas ad for scrapbook.com. Yay! I had so much fun. That was really cool. And I couldn't believe, so like when we filmed, you know, I didn't know that they were gonna, like what part of my video they were gonna use or anything. And then when it came on and I saw me like right next to Tim Holtz, I was like, what is this life? What is going on right now? Like, how am I in a promo video, like literally right next to Tim Holtz? Okay. Oh my gosh. We didn't want to distract you. No, you guys were supposed to provide assistance and reassurance that I wasn't like totally losing. Okay, you guys, this is actually really cool, I think. Like, I'm doing the thing. Max Media. Okay, so now we just have to figure out, my hands are so dirty. We just have to figure out like the title and and what else? I gotta do something else. I don't know. I think that really helped with the swirly bits. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm trying to think of what to do for the title. Good and loosening up. Yes. Hey, Dawn. Other Dawn. Okay, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Oh, I am not a shoo-in. No. Have you seen some of the projects that people make for Prima? Like, holy bejesus. It's insane. It is insane. Okay. Think. What am I going to do for words? I do have, I mean, let's see. I have these Tim Holtz ones. I probably don't want to use the snarky one. This one looks like it might have, but this is all like individual words, and I kind of wanted, that's such a bummer. Only the snarky one has like phrases. These ones are all just individual words. That's kind of a bummer. You know? Because I don't want to have to like make one for every single word. That would be too much. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be too much. Do you have a large script word die? Good question. Super good question. I don't know. Let me look at my dies really quick and see what I have. Hold on. Ooh. I don't really have too many standalone dies, to be honest. Most of them do coordinate with something. These are like, my stencils and my dies are all mixed together right now because moving. I have amazing, oh wait, awesome, amazing, kindness, sending hugs, hello, thanks. Yeah, the accidental green, that did work. That's pretty cool. That was actually quite lucky. Cover plate die. No, I think these are all just like, well, I have these ones. Ooh, I have this one from Simon Says Stamp that says love you. That could work maybe. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. There's a heart with an arrow through it. Yeah. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's Christmas. I don't want Christmas words. Hold on, because I might have, some coordinating ones with my honeybee. Actually, okay. I know that I have thanks. I think I have, wait, I have my Altenew stamps somewhere right beside me. Hold on. Because some of these larger ones I have, some of them I have die cuts for. Happy Oh, look how beautiful that is. It's giant. I could cut it. I don't have, I'm going to set that one aside. It's huge, but it could be really pretty like down here, just like on the edge down there. And I could do like, hello, my love or something like that from another sentiment or from another stamp set maybe. I was hoping that I had some coordinating dies. Not anything. Oh, hello happily ever after. That's cute. Do I have a happily ever after? I might. Wishing you, okay, be brave. World. When I think of you, I smile. Not that one. Not that one. Sweet. How about forever? Ooh. You guys are so smart with this stuff. Hello, kindness, you are loved. Happy birthday. I'm just like flipping through my sentiments. I've got to have something. Forever. Okay, hold on. Is there a forever in this one? Can you guys see this? Lord have mercy, this is like a lot of words. Probably not because it's thankful. Forever love you, gathering gratitude. Cut one on cricket. Yeah, thankful for you. Maybe. I mean, I could be lazy and do hello lovely. Like, could that work? What do you guys think? Could hello lovely work? Maybe. Or my dear. I could just do part of it. Hello, my dear. Which one do you guys like better? Hello lovely or hello, my dear? You guys tell me which one you like. I'm going to start on the hello. I'm going to move this out of the way for a second. Okay. I think the other thing that we have to determine is what color it's going to be on. Like, what are we doing? Man, that's a hard decision. Okay, hold on. Let's bring the layout back. What color should this be? Because I'm not sure now. If we're going to do like a stamping and then we're going to cut it out, because I can't just stamp. I don't think I can just stamp it directly on there. Although that would be cool. Gold or white? Gold or white on vellum. Ooh. All right, let me grab some vellum. I think I have some nearby somewhere. No, I think I cut it all down. Hold on one sec. Let me grab some more. I'm like, I put so much stuff on the floor, you guys, that I can't even like get out of my desk. I hope from here on out that I can just reach whatever I need because, man, I don't really have a ton of space. All right, let's see. This is about whatever. Okay. I'm just going to cut it to 4 inches by 6. Because that way at least I know it'll fit on there and then we can trim it down. Okay, so we've got that. Let's move this out of the way. We're going to use the Misty for stamping. Okay. And this is from Altenew. I think it's called Mega greetings or something like that. Ooh, these are giant stamps. It's a huge. All right. Woo. I really don't care if it's like centered or even or any of that stuff. I've got 2 magnets on there. That's not a good plan. Let me put that back in my other MISTI. All right. So let's go ahead and treat our surface. Leave off the LY. Okay, let's talk about colors first. As far as like the hello, what we're gonna do. Whoops, I'm gonna put that over there. Good Lord. Because I don't want to make it look weird, but oh, Lord have mercy. Like the simplest things at the end. Like this is the stuff we do on every card, and yet for some reason it's turning out to be a little weird. All right, so black paper, white letters. All right, so I'm definitely gonna do the sentiment in white embossing powder on like some other color paper, but I'm just trying to think. Deep rose. I'm gonna be heat embossing it, but I don't know that I really have that kind. I have antique gold. I don't think that's gonna look very good with that layout. I have pink champagne, but I don't think that, honestly, you guys, I don't know that it's gonna look good if we put it on vellum, because I think it needs to stand out more. And I think if we put it on vellum, it's gonna blend in too much. We can try it and see. Give me 1 second. I've got either penny embossing powder or I have rose gold from Lawn Fawn. And pink champagne. All right, so I think these are our 3 choices here. So we've got, sorry for the jiggling if there's any weird moving of the camera. We've got pink champagne from Brutus Monroe, penny from Brutus Monroe, or rose gold from Lawn Fawn. Yeah, so the pink champagne is also a rose gold. It's just a little bit darker. And then the penny is pretty dark, I think. You guys think pink champagne? All right, let's try it. Here we go. I'm not really worried if it doesn't turn out, because like I can always try to use this for something else. So like it's really not a huge deal. But obviously I would rather not waste time if we don't have to. So there's that. All right, here we go. I have the Lawn Fawn one and it's hard to read. Oh no. Well, that's good to know. Okay. I can see that embossing ink, so I think we're gonna hopefully get a pretty good impression with our embossing here. I like to shake this up a little bit because it does have like a glittery sort of powder aspect in it. And yeah, so it leaves behind like this crazy sheen, but don't worry, it won't emboss. So that's fine. I'm gonna turn this around. It's such a pretty stamp. I really love this stamp. This one and the thanks. They're both just gorgeous. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set that down for a second. I'm gonna dump all this back in. I'm going to heat up my heat tool, and then I'm going to try to emboss from the back so that hopefully all of my stuff doesn't go like flying all over the place. All right, so let's get the heat tool. Yeah, we can just test things out and see how they work. All right, here we go. There's like powder everywhere. I'm gonna let that heat up till it's nice and hot. And I'm gonna turn over my embossing. I'm gonna try to hold it a little farther away. And you can see it start to kind of change color on the back. I think it's pretty. I don't know. I think it's going to be too light on the vellum. Like I don't think it's going to show up very well. I'm not sure. I did treat the surface, yeah. This particular embossing powder, it has like a powder in it, like a glittery sheen sort of powder. And then I just take like a Swiffer cloth at the end, and then all of that just wipes away. So it doesn't stay on there. It looks like it's going to be like the most horrible embossing you've ever seen. But it looks nice. And then as an added bonus, you can use the Swiffer cloth to wipe up your desk. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to bring this back over. I think this is going to be too light. I'm going to cut it, obviously, down. But I think, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Let me fussy cut it and see. I know that this is like the longest live ever. If you guys want to go to bed, feel free, or go do something else. Don't feel like you have to stay and hang out the whole time, obviously. This has been a really long live. Like, really long. I feel bad. I did not intend to be on this long. Yes, it's mine and my husband's hand. Yeah, it's from our engagement photos. Yep, it's from when we got engaged. Because I don't even have, it's just my engagement ring. I don't even have my wedding band like I do now. Yep. I like that picture a lot. It was one of my favorites. So I'm just trying to get like a mostly smooth outline. Like it's really not the end of the world if it's not perfect. But I do want to at least try to make the border semi-even. Oh yeah, I have a full sleeve, Lisa. I just normally wear long sleeves. But yeah, it goes like all the way. I have it goes all the way up to my shoulder and all that. Yeah. Bruce Monroe has the best embossing powder. Yes. Oh yeah, the Comet Trail. Yeah. No problem here. Yes. I always feel bad when I keep you guys because like I don't want to take up so much of your time or like make you feel like you're obligated to stay and hang out or anything. You know, I want you guys to just have fun, and if you're not having fun, you can always go. I don't know how in the world I'm going to turn this into a live and later man. I don't know. This one's really long. And it's so hard because like every step it matters, so you can't necessarily just like cut stuff out because every layer adds up to the final product, you know. Mixed media is crazy. Like, I don't know how people do their videos. I'll have to ask Tiffany. I'm kind of bummed that she didn't pop in and say she was cooking dinner because then she could have given me some advice. I love Tiffany. She is so, so talented. If you guys don't follow her already, if you're into at all mixed media, man, she's so, so talented. She makes greeting cards. She does mixed media. She does all the things. She's so good. Did you make my bracelets? I didn't. I actually just got them today in the mail. So this company called Sashka Co. They are a company that the bracelets are all hand crocheted in Nepal by women. And then supporting their company helps make it so that they have reliable income, and you know they can have their own careers and whatnot of making these handmade goods that we all love. So I got them from the company. They sent them to me to kind of like try out and review if I want to. They gave me an affiliate link and everything. They must have seen that I use my hands a lot in my YouTube videos, so they thought that I would be a good candidate to promote their products. And I got to admit, I actually really like them. And I really like the cause, so that was even like kind of a more selling point for me, that I liked the cause a lot. Okay, so you see what I mean about the hello? Like, it's a little hard to see. So, I don't know. I feel like, I'm not sure, you guys. I might need to like trace something and put something else underneath. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, the nail polish. No, I got my nail polish. I got my nails done at like a local salon. It's just gel nail polish. Jennifer. You aren't forcing us to stay. We're here because we want to be. Okay. That makes me feel better. At first, I thought you guys were all calling me the wrong name. I was like, oh, they're calling me Jennifer. Don't they know my name is Jessica? That happens to me a lot, actually. People calling me the wrong name. That's kind of sad that that's a thing, but it is. It really is. Try the copper. I think... I don't know, you guys. If I popped it up a little bit, it might help. Like if I put some foam behind the letters, that might help to kind of separate it a little bit, but it's a little hard to read. And I'm a little worried about it affecting like the flow. I do really like this word here though. This looks really good to help bring the bottom and the top together. Like, I think that that is actually really cool. I think, I don't know, maybe it'll be okay. Let me try it with the foam and see what happens. What about a black piece of cardstock, cut it into a big fishtail banner and stamp small words at the bottom where it peeks out? Maybe. I was actually thinking about doing, you know, my signature, I hate to even call it that, my signature thing where I just add the smaller piece of the sentiment in the black, you know? I don't know. See, this is the only bad thing about trying to pop it up on foam, though, is you have to try to hide, and you can only cut it so thin. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be able to cut it thin enough for it to go on those little loopy parts. Ugh. I think that's about as thin as I could cut it. and I don't think that's thin enough. I mean, I think it's going to have to do, but I think you're going to be able to see it a little bit. I think it'll be okay. White or black behind it. Could you add some Distress Oxide over it in one of the red colors? Love the champagne. Yeah, the copper might bring out the brown. That's true. Lord have mercy. The little pieces are like flying at me. I think as long as we get like the majority of it popped up, I at least want to see what it looks like, and then we'll make a decision. Because I do like this. I love the word. I think that's that big, beautiful cursive. It just looks really nice. Add Cool Tack to your Amazon cart. Okay. Clear foam. That's awesome. I definitely could use that. I don't have any clear foam, that's for sure. I've never heard of it. That's really cool. I'm going a little crazy here, you guys. Yeah, it sounds awesome. I would definitely love to have clear foam. All right, let's try to get like a really skinny one that I can put right here. As long as it's like mostly covered, I think it'll be okay. All right, what do you guys think? Does popping it up help at all? I think that actually does help make it stand out a little bit more. You guys tell me what you think. I think that did help. Looks good. Okay. All right. So why don't we do that? I'm going to add like a tiny little piece there if I can get one small enough. Been wondering where to get that. Yes. Because the background is busy too, I think it'll be okay if like a little itty bitty bit is showing, as long as it's not too crazy, popping out on the sides and whatever. I think it'll be all right. All right, so let's pop the tape off. You guys, we're almost to the end. We're so close. So close. I can't wait to take a picture of this. That's going to be really fun. All right, let's, oh my gosh. Make sure I get it in the right position. Kind of want it to just be like overlapping just a hair. There we go. Tap that down on the foam areas. Okay. I think that really helped. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is from Altenew. It's possible you might be able to get it at scrapbook.com. I think it's called Mega Greetings. Yeah, Mega Greetings. It's from Altenew. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you want to use my Amazon link, just type in !Amazon and then make sure you click on one of the products that's on there. And then that will make sure that I do get credit for you shopping with me. Always helps, much appreciated, but never expected or required. Okay, so let's do, I was just thinking, maybe I could cheat and find, instead of stamping, I do have, see there's like love. I could just pop that little love on there. Hold on, I'll show you and then you guys tell me if you think it's too small or if it's okay. Like, it could go like right there. It is a little small. Or, uh-oh, hopefully I can get it off. Like, I don't know. Hello. I kind of did like it like somewhere on the edge, sort of. I don't know. I think maybe it's a little bit too small. You guys tell me what you think. Is it too small, or should I just put it in a different spot and it will look better? Like somewhere up here. Love. You think it's too small? It is really small. No, honestly, I'm probably not going to add any handwritten journaling because I don't want to mess it up. Yeah. All right, I'll do something else. I have the other one that goes with that stamp set that will be more appropriately sized. No cheating this late in the game. Okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. I think the lovely might actually look cute. All right, let's get out a little piece of black paper. I have some right here, ready to be used. Let's pop this over to the side for a second. Use the mini Misty this time. What were you going to get the lovely from? Yeah, it's from that same stamp set. So the Mega Greetings. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. We're so close, you guys. So close. All right, let's do our surface prep. And I'm going to try out that trick that you guys told me about from Daniel, which was to press down so that it does that, cleans off the space, then you clean off the stamp, then, where's my, there it is. Use, look in my Valentine collection. Oh yeah, I could. I do have lots of Valentine stuff, but this one's right here. It'll work. I can always just cut it off. I actually kind of like Lovely. I don't, it seems like you guys don't like Lovely. I kind of like it. I'm going to go ahead and use the, I can always restamp it too, so we don't have to worry. I'm going to use the Ranger. Do I have that out still? My Ranger embossing powder? Maybe I don't. Oh, I do. Just kidding. Oh, it's just a matter of if I can reach it. There we go. Okay. Oh, I dropped the little spoon. Whoops. Oh well, I'll just do this. Good as new. The only bad thing is I seem to have gotten like a couple things that are sort of like little hairs in my embossing powders. This is not what this is for at all. This is like wire snips that you're supposed to use to take apart your dies or cut jewelry or something. But I'm using it to try to get these little fuzzy things. Maybe it would help if I put it down. So then only one thing is moving. There's just like these little fuzzy things in, I don't know why, like little hairs or something. I don't know. Sorry, my hair is in the screen. The view, whatever. Oh, there we go. I got one. It's just so weird. Yeah, there's like one in there. All right, I'm gonna re-dunk it, and hopefully there's still something in there. That's so annoying. It's like I don't want to slack this late, you know, and then have like the sentiment look bad and the rest of it looks pretty good. I'm just trying to get some of that extra stuff off of there. Oh, you were just trying to help me cheat. Yeah. Okay. It's so weird. It's like the tiniest little fuzz or hair or something. And it's got embossing powder on it. There we go. I got it. Okay, but now my embossing powder's a little eh. Have you ever like looked up and thought that there was, seriously, that there was a bug somewhere and like panicked a little bit, but then it wasn't a bug. All right, that's as good as it's gonna get, you guys. Sorry. Here we go. Man. Yeah, that doesn't look so hot. I think I'm going to have to stamp it again, unfortunately, because my embossing powder does not look great. So I am actually going to treat it again, and I don't know what the deal is, but like all my embossing powders are getting like that. It's not just one, it's all of them. It's so weird. Hopefully that's like right on where it's supposed to be. Sorry, guys. But like you said, no cheating this far in the game. We're so close to the end. But this should help make it look a little more smooth anyway. When you do a second layer of embossing powder, it makes it look really nice. Ooh, yeah. That's going to look really pretty. All right. Much better. Okay. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Eventually dust and little paper hairs. Yes. I found that that is happening to me quite frequently lately, which is such a bummer because obviously you want your embossing powder to work really well. All right. I think that looks really nice. It's got a couple little specks here and there, but I think it'll be all right. Bit. Okay. I think I'm gonna do it short on this side just like the other sides, and then I'll cut a little end like a tail, not a fish tail, but oh, dust from the powder tool. I didn't really think about that, but that's so true. Oh, and that's awesome. What did you win? What did you win? That's so cool. I love hearing that you guys are here and hanging out and you guys are winners. Tell us what you won. Oh, the Scrappin' for Less collection. That's super cool. Oh, all right. I'm thinking like that. Ooh, you guys. You guys. This is so cool. All right, what do we think? Do we want to put it on the L? Do we want to try to put it down low? Where do you guys like it? I think that looks kind of nice because it doesn't block off too much of the letters. You can still see all the letters. What do you guys think? You think you like it low like that? I think that looks nice. Yeah. Okay, cool. So once again, I'm just going to cheat because I don't feel like worrying about it. So super glue it is. But you know what? If it works, whatever. All right, this like super glue is pretty much empty anyway. So it's good to use the last little bits of it. All right, let's try to make it as straight as possible. Oops, that's not straight. only bad news is with the super glue, you don't have very much time to adjust it if you make a mistake. Okay, I'm going to use the Copic multi-liner just to dot on a couple of those spots where there are little flecks of white, just to kind of clean it up a little bit, make it look more crisp, nice and black. There we go. Perfect. All right, so then the last thing that we're going to add before we call it a finished layout is our little pearls of some sort. So we have these kind that are like off-white, which I think they might just, maybe they're a little too big. We've got the pink ones, which surprisingly match that the colors pretty well. What do you guys think? Should we just stick with the pearls or do like a colored ones? What you think? I need some input, y'all. Amanda says a few of each. Okay, let's take some out. These two. Okay. I might actually, now that I'm thinking about it, have you ever seen, oops, I'm like dropping pearls. Here we go. Sometimes, I should probably get like a pair of tweezers for this or something, but people will put like some like up in the corner. Hey, Vay. Yeah, we've been busy. We've been on for like a million years, so you're bound to catch us at some point because I've been on for like ever. Like 3 hours or something. It's crazy. But it's worth it because this layout is turning out pretty cool. I'm digging it. Alright, so I'm trying to put them in like a little line over here so that there's like 3 in the corner, just so that the bottom, you probably can't even see what I'm doing, sorry. Just so that the bottom has like a little accent, just like something to give it a little bit of, no, I think it's been 3 hours, hasn't it? Didn't I come on at like 7:45? It's like 10:50. I think it's been like 3 hours. Right? I think so. I think it's been like 3 hours. Shh, don't tell anyone. Anyway. Hey, if you have to be on for 3 hours, you've got to be on for 3 hours. I mean, if it takes 3 hours, it takes 3 hours. Okay, so this is like my normal sequin arrangement, so I think I'm going to try to stay true to myself and do it like that. Oh no, Ginny. All right, what do you guys think? Is that good? Should I add any more or just leave it as is? Oh, 9:27. Huh. It's okay. We're having fun. Amen. All right. What do you guys think? So it's got the cute little ones here. We've got like just a couple little accents up at the top and the bottom. And I think we're done. Are we done? You guys, are we done? Did I just make a mixed media scrapbook layout? What? Yay! I'm so excited, you guys. This is so outside of what I would normally be doing, and I'm so excited that it turned out cool. Like, that's pretty that's pretty cool. I'm so excited. I can't even speak words. All right. Well, that is it. I guess we're done. So if you liked this sort of video, maybe I can get faster at it so that it doesn't take me quite so long. 3 hours is a little much. But yeah, so if you guys like this sort of thing and you want to do more of it, just let me know. If you watch in the replay, drop a comment down below. Push my limits and it's fantastic. Yes, patting myself on the back. Good job. Yay. So now I can go and tag my long shot of hashtag Prima DT call. It's not gonna happen, but a girl can dream, right? Anyway, tonight is my typo. Oh, your typo night. I thought you were saying my typo night. You know what I mean? Like, this is my kind of night. But typo, I mean, I guess that's true too. Yes, definitely. If you guys enjoyed chatting and hanging out, or if you're watching the replay and you like the video and you've somehow miraculously made it this far, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it or if you did enjoy it. It really helps my channel when you guys engage, leave comments, like it. If you're not subscribed, totally consider subscribing. I'd love to have you along for this crazy adventure. And yeah, that's that. All right, you guys, I will see you on Wednesday night. I love you all so, so much. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I'll see you later. Bye.